This bad boy, it is bigger than my Corolla. Stump grinder. Cummins 4TB or BT, whatever engine. All this right here, some blow by. Sounds like there's a compression issue, so I'm gonna try to. I gotta take that top cover off and see if I can figure out if it's, you know, if there's a, see, you know, I don't know how much I can figure out, but I'm gonna do my best. Try it out. This thing is absolutely enormous. All right, I got the cover off, taking just a visual up here, and that's not even hooked up. I'm gonna see if I can get this hooked up. I doubt that's gonna cause an issue. This is the exhaust side, obviously, the exhaust. But I want to fix that first before I do anything, because I have to put a pulse sensor in the exhaust, and that's not gonna help me at all. And it's gonna be, you know, a little different doing a pulse sensor in the exhaust since this is turbo, so I guess it's a learning experience. There's a starter. Right? It'll be easier for my relative compression test. But this thing is pretty clean, surprisingly. He says he beats the hell out of it. Well, it gets beaten up. Very, I imagine it's very violent. And he's had to plate a lot of stuff. But my injector's here. Okay, and I have to dig out my temperature gun to see which one is not firing. But I'm trying to figure out a way to sync the oscilloscope up. That's just really not necessary. If I use the temperature gun, I'll know which one's not firing. But I'm wondering if I can use microphones on these injectors as a sync. They're mechanical, so I'm going to try that. It'd be pretty cool if it was a, you know, something like a washed out cylinder, because the injectors, you know, injector's stuck open or something, but we'll see. Alright, I got a, see here, it's a pain in the butt. I have the Pico packaged up. I kind of want to unpackage it and do this test, but see here, you can see, let's turn this off for a second. You can see that's my relative compression. You see 1, 2, 3 missing, 1, 2, 3 missing. I didn't do it real long because I have to like go all the way on the other side, and I have to run over here and shut this off. But let's, I mean, it's 16. Yeah, it's definitely a missing hole right there. No, let's go 32. Yeah, it's a little better. That's a little better. I got to remember how to use this scope. I haven't used it in so long. And turn this back on. This is the exhaust pulse. Okay. And you see right here, I don't know how much detail I have here. Turn that off, and maybe 16. I don't know. Whoops. There you go. 4. I have to. Well, problem is I can't analyze this because this won't save it for me, so I can't analyze it later. Which is a pain in the butt. I really think I'm going to break the Pico out, but I just want to get myself set up, and I'm going to probably go for the dipstick tube for a pressure transducer. Just a little experimentation here. I don't even know why I'm trying to use the snap-on scale, but I'm going to do that. I'm on the dipstick. I'm on the dipstick. I'm in the exhaust right there. And I got the trigger set up, and I'm going to try to do this. Go here fast enough. Okay, so all right, do I have what I need? Let's go 16, 128, 64. And where is my, did I go off the chart here? Oh, wait, this is not a Pico dummy. There it is. All right, so in the beginning, I don't think this is very helpful for me. There's my pulses. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna have to change the scaling because that's not really working. Let's get this back on here. I'm just playing around. I'm gonna take that off. Let's go to volts. 1 volt. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try 1 volt, see what happens. For the time being, I'm going to put a long capture on here just so I can get these scales right. All right. The blue trace is the dipstick, and the red is still the relative compression, and that is my exhaust. Not real concerned with the exhaust because of the turbo and inexperience. I don't know what a known good looks like, and I'm just going to try this, but you can see here right where that missing hump is. Right here, instead of having a vacuum pull, there's some pressure, and then the next one's a deep pull. Make up for it. I got this one AC coupled. I'm going to try it again, see if I can zoom way in with just using voltage, not AC coupled, because that's an absolute pressure sensor in there. But it's definitely a blow-by issue. I don't know how to, with the tooling that I have, I don't know of a way to sync this up for cranking. I have an idea on how to sync this up for when it's running. Use a microphone on one of the injectors. It's got mechanical injection. I'm not sure if that's going to work. It doesn't have a common rail, so there are individual fuel. It's got individual fuel supplies. It does have a common return, though. Get up here. Try not to slip and fall on this, but turn that on. So my injectors are right here. You can see they have all individual ones going into the high pressure pump, but the return is all common rail. I don't know if that's going to cause an issue with what my idea is. I did reattach that that was not hooked up. But that's where I'm at so far. I'm going to get this thing running in a second. I'll fart around a little more with this sensor here, and I'll be back. Yep, this is the best capture I can get with this, with the snap-on. Not much detail. Best I can do in the circumstances, but that's, you know, 1, 2. If you listen to it, it's got one. A couple sound lower than the other, but I do have some stuff going on there. I would love to get in cylinder on this thing, but my pressure transducer doesn't go over 265, and I don't want a chance damaging it. So yeah, there's no doubt that this is rings in my mind. I'm going to start it in a second, and I'll show you all the blow by that it's got. Obviously, you see all that. That's from the breather tube. It comes out when it's running. Comes out right here, this tube, which goes into the rocker, not the rocker, the lifter cover, whatever they call it. I forget what they call it, the actual name of it. Where the push rods and the lifters are. So I'm going to hook this up so I can get the thing to start and see what it looks like while it's running. This is running. The thing is loud as hell. It's the exhaust. That's my running capture. The blue is the dipstick tube, and that's the exhaust there. This thing is so loud, probably didn't hear a word I said. But there's pressure there, and when I take this off, it sprays me in the face. So yeah, got some bad rings. But I'm going to put my temperature gauge on it to see exactly which one's not running. Okay, I'm going to start this thing up. I'm going to use my temperature gauge. I already kind of looked at it, and it's number 1. That's actually, I'm wrong. It's number 4 because it's backwards. But this thing's so loud, I'm probably not going to be able to hear anything I'm saying. So. Judging by that, I did have it running for a little bit, so probably there was some heat soak going on. But I did have, when I first started up and I tested, I had about 150 on number 1, around 125 on 2, and around the same for 3. And number 4 was at 90 degrees. So it's pretty much across the board. Yeah, this thing's gonna need some engine work. That's a bummer. All right, I've had it running for a little while. It's starting to die in here, but they're all low pretty much across the board. From here, right, number 1, got 170, 200. buddy. Yeah, man. All right. Needs rings, man. What a bummer. Alright, I'm trying the microphone. I have it right here. It's on number 1. It is sort of picking it up, but it looks like it's picking all of them up. I don't think the snap-on's good enough for this. Filtered. That kind of. This thing is so freaking loud. I can't really distinguish. I think that might be like number 1. I'm not exactly sure. Might be a little inconclusive for what I'm trying to do with it. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to work for what I wanted to try to do with it. At least not on the snap one. You know, what I wanted, you can see the pressure pulses. This is the dipstick tube. Right, get that out of the way. There's number 1. Or not number 1, that's... Right here's 720. And you can see that's an injector. It's an injector. I mean, this one kind of looks. This one kind of looks a little bit higher, but it's really. This isn't really helping me at all. Yeah, I can't make anything out of it. I mean, I'm definitely getting. Who's to say that's the injector? I'm assuming it's the injector, but I can't distinguish which one is which. So I think I'm getting. It's vibrating so much. This thing, it's. But that was my idea, to try it. Maybe on the Pico it'll work a little better. At least I can say that all the injectors are firing. It seems that way. I could probably hook up multiple injectors and see if I can, see if there's one here, but I don't think that's necessary. You can see here's, come on. And you turn that one off. out of my way. So, whoops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's what I'm seeing or what. Oh well, I mean, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. I was hoping I could see, like, definitely one's way higher than the other type thing, but it's maybe a little bit. But and like I said, they're all connected by the return line, so the return line might be going through all of them, but at least I can say that all the injectors are working. To what extent, I don't know. I don't have testing equipment for spray patterns and stuff like that, but yep, as far as I can take this one.